Once upon a time, deep in the heart of a lush forest, there lived a community of animals who all coexisted peacefully under the shade of towering oak trees and beside babbling brooks. Each animal had its own unique charm and skill, making the forest a vibrant tapestry of life. At the center of this woodland paradise was a wise old owl named Ollie. Ollie's tree stood tall and proud, overlooking the entire forest. He was known far and wide for his wisdom and his ability to solve any problem that came his way. One sunny morning, as Ollie sat perched on his favorite branch, a commotion broke out among the animals. It seemed that the stream that provided water for all the creatures had suddenly dried up. The usually sparkling water had vanished, leaving behind only dry rocks and mud. The animals gathered anxiously around Ollie, seeking his guidance. "What shall we do, Ollie?" asked Benny the bunny, his fluffy ears drooping with worry. "Without water, how will we survive?" Ollie blinked his wise old eyes and thought for a moment. "Fear not, my friends," he finally said in his deep, soothing voice. "There's a hidden spring deep within the forest. It has never dried up, even in the driest of seasons. We must find it." Excited but unsure where to start, the animals looked at each other. Suddenly, Eddie the Squirrel jumped up with an idea. "I know the forest better than anyone," he chirped. "I can climb the tallest trees and look for any clues." So Eddie scurried up the tallest oak tree, his agile tail flicking with determination. From his lofty perch, he scanned the forest below. After a while, he spotted a faint glimmer of light reflecting off a distant pool of water. "I think I see something," he called down excitedly. With Eddie's guidance, the animals set off on a journey through the forest. They navigated past thick bushes and over fallen logs, sticking together as a team. Along the way, they met Molly the deer, who used her keen sense of smell to lead them closer to the hidden spring. Finally, after a long and adventurous trek, they arrived at a tranquil clearing where a crystal-clear spring bubbled up from beneath the ground. The sight of the water filled their hearts with joy, and they drank deeply, quenching their thirst. As they celebrated their discovery, Ollie looked around at his friends with pride. "You see," he said with a smile, "when we work together and each use our unique talents, there's nothing we cannot achieve." From that day on, the animals of the forest lived harmoniously, knowing that they could overcome any challenge by supporting one another and trusting in their individual strengths. And whenever they faced a new problem, they would gather around wise old Ollie, whose guidance and wisdom continued to light their way through the enchanted forest. The end.